Welcome to Five Fires YouTube. Today we're going to be firing up over here at Universal Studios Hollywood for some Universal FanFest merch. It's pretty much the guide. Not only follow me on Instagram or X at the Caliban, please subscribe, hit the like button, fire it up. I'm the main host, Mondo. Let's do this. Beautiful day out here at Universal Studios Hollywood. FanFest officially debuts next week on Thursday, but FanFest merch has arrived today, and the way things work, a lot of this stuff sells out. It's just the nature of the game. We're talking about humongous fandoms. So for me, I want to get the merch, at least film it all and get some photos and stuff before stuff sells out. So that's why I'm coming today to get that. So today's video will be all about Universal FanFest Nights merch. One Piece, Dungeons and Dragons, Sailor Moon has arrived. There's gonna be a lot. The one I'm not sure if has arrived just yet is Harry Potter, but we're gonna take a look. That's what this is. The whole search of today is all about the merch. So let's do this. The banner hasn't arrived just yet for FanFest. Can't wait to see what it's gonna look like. Oh my Atlanta, Hollywood and Dine has now transformed a One Piece restaurant. Ah, this is so cool. Wow. Wow. This is just like epic. Oh my Atlanta. Sanji's Galley. Let's go. Wow. This is so sick. For the majority of the merch, it has arrived here at the studio store, right across the One Piece land. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. Let's do this walkthrough. It's gonna be a long video all about merch. Let's check it out. Oh my Atlanta, One Piece has arrived and there is a lot of merch and this stuff is flying off the shelves. How much is this one? 75. And then look at the backside. That is sick. I also got the backpack. I feel like this was here last year. It was a hot commodity. Everything One Piece is a hot commodity. The price, 40 for this one. Look at that. We finally get to see the long sleeve in person. I got the hat. But look at this. These arrived. Oh my god, this was the hottest item last year's FanFest. You couldn't buy it because it just sold out instantly. For this one, this year it is 42. Reversible plushie. Huh. Okay. That's cool. These are 12 bucks. One Piece Grand Line Series vehicle. Wow, that is cool. This is being sold for, I don't see a price. This is brand new. I don't remember seeing that. Wow, that is cool. This is perfect for the hot days that we're going to be having out here. And then they got the necklace. 55 for that one. Got this button up. Very cool. This one's being sold for 45. Damn. This one, 90. This one's being sold for 90. I haven't seen the inside. That is cool. One Piece shirt. That's brand new too. For this one, it is being sold for 35. And it got the One Piece logo on the arm. This is brand new too. It says Universal Studios. Wow. They're on fire. Look at that. We got like a pillow. For this one, it is being sold for 25. Here we go. Found the shirt. And this one, 35. For the sizing, it does go up to 3X. But they're gone. No, there is a 3X. Yeah, there's a 3X. Let's go. Wow. Shout out to FanFest. Okay. Because yesterday there was only up to 2x, so I guess they're dropping more and more. I need to get that. That is a necessity. Got a cool keychain. This one's being sold for $16. And then here's the long sleeve. It's like, it feels like, oh, it is Spirit jersey. I was gonna say, it feels like a Spirit jersey material. Wow. Very, very nice. The one piece on the back is just sick. Sick. They also got the straw hat. How much is this one? 35 for this one. I was just telling one of the team members here, I was like, dude, this stuff's not gonna make it to opening day. He's like, no, we got a lot. I was like, dude, there was stuff here. Gone. A lot of those hats. There's only 2. Oh no, 3, 4. There's 4 left. Yeah, dude, one piece, anything right now is just the hottest. Up next is Sailor Moon. This is my first time seeing any of this stuff. Here is the long sleeve. It is considered Spirit jersey. Here's the front side. This one's being sold for $85, and it has the show we're gonna get, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon. All right. We have this bag. This is being sold for $50. Very nice. There's a zipper on the back side. It's so cute. It's crazy to see Sailor Moon stuff at Universal. Here we got some mugs. These are being sold for $25. $25 for these. And then we also got this bag. Sailor Moon bag. $57 for this one. I just still can't believe we have Sailor Moon merch. We did get a couple plushies, and this one's being sold for $25. Look at Sailor Moon. Ah, so cool. This one is being sold for $30. So Sailor Moon's a little bit more than the cat. Wow, dude, Sailor Moon hype. We got like a headband. This one, $23. We got some pins. I didn't even realize those pins. Wow. This one's, it looks like 18. This one is being sold for $17. Sailor Moon hair clips. Those are being sold for $23. Got some keychains. This one, $13, and then this one is being sold for $13 as well. Here we got the generic Universal FanFest 2026 merch. For the t-shirt, it is $35. Has like a weird texture to it. I can't even describe that. But here we have a pin bag. So, you know, lots of pins are arriving for FanFest. This one's $60. Show you the back side. Pin backpack. Put your pins right there. This is brand new. I've never seen this one. For all the people doubting, there is the dinosaur. And most importantly, they're showing a T-Rex. You know, because we've seen the soft opening of the show, and it was raptors. But for the marketing, a T-Rex. Interesting. But this is a sick cut for FanFest. Look at Frankenstein right there. Yeah, Luffy, Hippogriff, Yoshi, Sailor Moon herself, Xanathar. That's sick. This one, $30 bucks. This is the first thing you see as well when you walk into the studio store. All the IPs that are going to be part of FanFest. And they got the reversible plushies, the blind box. It was actually hard to find this. They didn't have it in the One Piece area. Everybody bought them. These are the characters that you could get. And $12 for that one. We're going to meet a lot of these characters at this event. But just kind of got an overview of all the stuff available here. The next fandom we're gonna do is Dungeons and Dragons. A lot of merch has arrived here too. We have the Xanathar t-shirt. We got the owl right here. That one's being sold for 45. Roll for Intimidation. That one's being sold for 35. I'm assuming this is for like dice rolling kind of thing. Waterdeep, that's the location that you do in the walkthrough, 25. We got some treasure packs, dice set, ability coin, D&D dice bag. And actually show us what it looks like in there. This is 35. Holy macaroni. Okay. For the robe, this one is very soft and it has a hoodie on the back. 45. Wow. I thought that was gonna be like 80 or something, but 45. For the Xanathar t-shirt, this one 35. I got the keychain being sold for 35. Holy macaroni. This is some expensive keychains. Xanathar, how much is this one? 35. Wow. Dungeons and Dragons. That's a pretty hefty price. Here they got the dragon sweater. This one's 65 with the hoodie on the back. And it has the embroidery too right here. Dungeons and Dragons. For this bag, how much is this one being sold for? That's cool. This one's being sold for 75 and it's a book. This one's made out of glass, Potion of Healing. This is for water. 28 for this one. Look at this awesome display. Scooby-Doo meets Universal Monsters. Mystery on the back lot. So we got a hoodie and it has this design on the back side. For the hoodie, it's being sold for 60. And then we got a notepad with the characters on top. $15 for that. Was this a puppy Scooby? Puppy Scooby? This one is 25. Wow, expensive. It's an expensive puppy. Got some candies right here. $6. That's cool. Put your change in there. The t-shirt, this is the adult. They do have a kid version as well. This one's gonna be 35. And then they got this one with the Dracula in the background. They got this hoodie. This one's 50 bucks. And then this is the kid version. So the kid version is being sold for 25. And I got a mug to go with it all. This one's new. I haven't seen that one before. It is 30 for that one. And then we got this mug. 17. It looks like FanFest merch has arrived over here at the 101 Exchange, but before we go in there and see if anything is new, you can see one of the props for Fast and Furious right here. Look at that. That's cool. What vehicle is that? It looks like a truck maybe. Huh. Let's see what they got in here. Everything but Fast and Furious. I got a cool display. Wow, this like became... Oh, we got some other stuff I haven't seen. This became the FanFest store, honestly. We got just as much stuff in here than the studio store. I didn't see this in the studio store, but they got these dice right here. Cleric, and it is being sold for 35. Most expensive dice I've ever seen. I didn't realize the One Piece shirt had Luffy on the back. I love when they do the design on the front and back. That's sick. I have to buy this. This is the one where I'm like, I need it. I did not see that at the studio store. Wow, it's different texture than I was expecting. 28 bucks. Look at that. Damn, look at this branding. This is this is getting crazy. I honestly feel that One Piece land I was mentioning over there at Waterworld, I think it's a test to just be like, you know what, we're gonna convert all this to One Piece, and they're gonna make a lot of money. They're gonna make a lot of money. It's crazy that they're actually selling this stuff during regular theme park hours, because FanFest doesn't start till next week. But maybe they're confident they got a lot of this stuff in stock this year, where they're not gonna run out before the event starts. I love it. I own this hat. It's the best. Over there at the studio store, we did not see this, but this is the mystery collection pins. That's cool. The chaser, this one. I actually got some on display so you can see them. Damn, freaking awesome. It's being sold for 16. These are 16. They got a magnet too. I'm wondering if this ship right here is going to be part of the One Piece show in Waterworld, because it's been everywhere in the marketing. This ship, it's been like a focal point. I don't know if it was part of the Japan show, but I hope here in Hollywood this ship is part of the show. I sure hope. We are in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Over here at Filch's Emporium is where the merch dropped. So we're in Filch's Emporium over here at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Only this plushie has arrived for FanFest. The Spirit jersey and the other stuff has not, but this one got put out early. This one is being sold for 40. I can't wait to see the Hippogriff in person. Look at that hair. Jealous. Real quick, just want to talk about some updates for Fast and Furious. Looks like we're gonna get some work finally done over here. It's not gonna just be dirt. I'm assuming it'll be gravel, but far off in the distance, they are putting some like plants and stuff over there. All right, some beautification going on, and a little bit higher. Okay, I'm cool with that. Also for FanFest, they are not mentioning that Jurassic World is coming, but it is part of FanFest. We just saw it in the mug earlier. And what I was saying, it had a T-Rex. Is there a T-Rex somehow gonna come out of that? I don't think so, but you never know. You never know. I hope a T-Rex is part of all this. But they're gonna have raptor bites. No mention of what's gonna come for that, but exciting. We're gonna have some new foods. I was like, is there a menu? No menu just yet. We're gonna head to the lower lot too, because that's where they have Jurassic Park FanFest stuff, and then Super Nintendo FanFest stuff as well, which is all Yoshi's. But before we do that, I just want to mention the tent has fully risen. And that's gonna be for Halloween Horror Nights. So way out in the distance, we got some wood. There's some wood that has arrived. So maybe they're going to be fast at work at putting the walkthrough for whatever this future maze is going to be. And in the distance at T-Pad behind Transformers, they are hard at work over there. As you can see, that walkthrough has already started. There we go. So whatever that's going to be. Oh look, they even got walls almost going up right there. Wow. One crazy part, when we do FanFest, we're gonna be able to stand right there, as you can see all the barricades. So we'll get like a really good look at that maze, which is at this point in time, it's rumored to be Killer Clowns, mainly because of that entrance clown thing, the circus thing. Jurassic Outfitters here on the lower lot is where the Jurassic non-FanFest stuff is, but it is here. There's a lot of it. We got a new hoodie that has arrived. These like headpieces, these headbands. Very cool. There's a T-Rex. Got some socks that have arrived. Some loafers. For this bag though, it is 40. And for these headbands, they are 30. Those are 30. For the sweater, let me see. How much is this one? It is 70s. Look at this cool hoodie on the top. That's cool. 70 for this one. This jacket is so cool. Wow. This one's 70. Anything on the back side? No. They also have old school Jurassic for the kids. This one's sold for 35. Got some pins that arrived which say park. Got this cool t-shirt. RSVLT, whatever this is. Yeah, TS. Doesn't say. Variable pricing? Yeah, I would assume like 70-ish. Got a cool mug as well. This one 30. And then necklace T-Rex with the mosquito inside. Mosquito ring. That's crazy. Earrings. Got like a bracelet. Backpack has arrived. For the backpack, 90. And it does have a T-Rex when you open it. That's cool. Some attire for summer. Some kid shorts. What is this? Oh, it's coasters. They got coasters in here. It's 20. Some people were telling me this is Camp Cretaceous. I didn't watch that show, but this is Bumpy. I guess a very popular character in that. Camp Cretaceous. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a Bumpy shirt. Bumpy notepad. Got some socks. There it is. Tank top. I'm not able to just point at it and be like, FanFest, FanFest, because even FanFest hasn't conveyed that Jurassic is part of FanFest, but all this stuff is arriving a week before FanFest. That's why I'm just kind of connecting it all together. They got this cool bucket hat right here. I'd never seen this one. It is 35 for this one. It does have the Jurassic sign right here. That's cool. Here at the lower lot, we got all the Yoshi stuff. A lot of people are asking, like, is the pink shirt available? Yes, it is. And they have the green one too. They're being sold for 30. We got these cool headbands already for sale. These are 30. We got the purple Yoshi, yellow Yoshi, the regular Yoshi. This one is 30 as well. That one's just green Yoshi. This backpack is here for FanFest as well. So cool. We got a price on that. Look at all, these are all the Yoshis you're going to be able to meet during FanFest. For the Yoshi backpack, it is so cute. It is so cute. This one's being sold for 40. This one's 40. And for these Yoshi shirts, at least as of today, they are going up to 2XL. 2XL. Yeah, I don't see 3X, only 2X. For the shoulder plush, these are 25 bucks. As of today, they got pink, they got the blue, so cute, and they do have the green one. Yoshi! Yoshi! These are all attached by the magnet on your shoulder. Just looking at the pins, if any like FanFest pins have arrived. I don't see any, but they do got the Yoshi keychain. And then this version of a Yoshi keychain. And to finish off the Yoshi merch, they got these plushies. These are not shoulder plushies, they're just like a little plushie. These are being sold for 22. They have it in the pink version and then the green. And they feel like a beanbag. Like that's a feel I get. It's like a beanbag Yoshi. Made it to the Transformer store, and here they got lots of Universal Monster merch. Lots of this stuff we've already had here at Universal, but I just want to showcase it because, you know, Universal Monsters are part of FanFest. The Wolfman, though, where is any visuals on you? We don't know what you look like yet. Wolfman will be part of the Scooby-Doo meets Universal Monster experience. If you are interested in this cool sweater, 90. This one's 90. And then for the t-shirt, 37. Is it only Creature? Yeah, it's only Creature from the Black Lagoon. This one has been selling off the shelf. I see a lot of people wearing this already. This one is 30 bucks. 30 bucks for this one. And then they also got it in a button up, the Tristan Eden stuff. This one's 75. For the Dungeons and Dragon bottle, this potion healing one, It's cold activated color changing. I don't know what kind of color changing it happens, but that's cool. We already went to Dungeons and Dragon merch, but they do got it over here at Transformer store as well. And they got a lot of the Scooby-Doo stuff right here too. More calm down here, I'm just saying, if you're trying to buy this stuff. Can't wait to just have a bunch of Yoshis over here at Super Nintendo World. We're 1 week away. We're so close. So close. All right, we're gonna check for our last update, OneUp store, because that's where they have a lot of Yoshi stuff as well. Let's just check if anything else is in there that we missed. Last update for FanFest merch, OneUp Factory. This is inside the land. Let's see what they got. This is the setup we got inside the store. So they got yellow, pink, purple, blue. Yoshi, Yoshi, Yoshi. So awesome. They still got the Lumas too. This is the first time I've seen this shirt. In my opinion, this is FanFest because it has all the Yoshis that are all of a sudden going to be coming to FanFest. Look at that. That is so cute. That is awesome. This one's being sold for $35 and it goes up to 3X. So we got 3X on this one. Heck yeah. Yoshi. I'm just going to cover everything Yoshi in this store. We got a cool backpack. This one's $45. We got the big backpack. That one's perfect for the kids to take to school or backpack for the theme parks. This one's $65. Those are the straps. Very cool. Very cool Yoshi button up. This one's being sold for $75. Got some Yoshi shorts. Everything Yoshi. Yoshi loafers. And then what else we got? Yoshi long sleeve. For the long sleeve, this one, $45. Has the eggs on the side too. And then a fleece blanket, $48. And let me zoom in. So you get two designs. I'm not sure if it's new, but they got a giant blue sleeping Yoshi now. This one's being sold for, doesn't even say. If you do purchase this, this is heavy. So be aware. You're gonna be carrying a heavy Yoshi all day. Got a little Yoshi bag. Like a penny bag, I guess. 20 bucks. 20 bucks for this one. Look at that. Just sleeping. Just sleeping. All right. Here's the green shirt. This one's only inside the land. We didn't see it anywhere else but in the land. Very awesome. Last year for FanFest, we had a live band here, the Flux Capacitors. This year, it looks like a DJ. We got a little setup going on, so hey, we'll get something. I'm sure there's probably a lot more merch that's going to be arriving for FanFest, but for today, that is all that's here. I'll definitely be covering everything come next week when it'll probably all be debuted. Opening Day's Thursday. So if you're not already subscribed and you are curious or just wondering about FanFest or anything related to FanFest, this is the channel to be subscribed to, because we're going to be covering everything there is to see, all the walkthroughs and the experiences, some of the foods that are going to be coming. It's going to be some exciting times here at Universal Studios Hollywood. All right, everybody, smash the like button. We are firing.